Welcome back to Port Macquarie Stadium here in beautiful Port Macquarie, surprisingly. We are not too far away from our All Abilities exhibition game, but due to an injury in the previous time slot, we are just slightly delayed. So we'll be bringing you these pictures for a few more moments, but we do have a slight delay due to an injury in the previous game. So sit tight, hold on, and we'll be back with you in just a moment. All right, welcome back, everyone watching at home. We are very lucky to have a special guest up in the box. My name's Luke Heckendorf, going to be commentating this match. We are just waiting for an injury to be cleared off the backfield until we can start this one. But I am joined by Emma from North Sydney Bears Touch Football. She is heavily involved with the All Abilities program and the All Abilities team from North Sydney. How are you going today?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
Excellent. Yeah, I'm going well. I've been refereeing a few games over the tournament, and really good to be up here in the box with a beautiful view of the beautiful stadium here. So, Emma, while I've got you quickly, I just wanted to have a quick chat about all the good work that yourself and Geordie and everyone at North have been doing with your All Abilities side. How's it all been going?
Yeah, it's going so well. The club and the team is growing exponentially. Some weeks, at the beginning, we'd have 3 or 4 athletes, and now we're getting 10, 12 of all varying abilities, and it's just really nice that everyone can play together and really just learn touch and get better at what they're doing, because they just look great, honestly, and I'm sure everyone will be super excited to watch them today.
Yeah, definitely. I know that I've been doing a fair bit of organising with a few of the teams trying to get this to happen up at New South Wales State Cup. We've obviously seen it happen at Queensland and also at NTL, so it's great to see an exhibition here. I know that Geordie was on the phone to me a few times in the lead-up saying what's happening, and we're getting a team, and she's done plenty of work. How are the athletes and how are they feeling about playing on the stadium here in Port Macquarie?
Look, to be honest, they're a little bit nervous. They don't like the attention all on them, so we're trying to just say it's a little bit like a training game. So they're super excited. They're just meeting some new friends, and mum and dad can watch from home. So, they're loving that.
So we get the 2-minute call from the ground announcer, but we'll quickly run through the North Bears side. So we've got number 8 in Ted, number 36 is Georgia, number 5 is Toby, number 2 is Charlie, and number 39 is Katie. Now, Emma, while we've got you here, what are the players we should be watching out for?
Oh, Georgia, she's a speedy one. She loves scoring tries. They're just running out now. Choby as well, he's very speedy, except he broke his hand yesterday. Ooh. So he's playing one-handed today after he was surfing. He's very busybody. And Katie, she plays so many sports, netball, soccer, touch, so she's also someone to look out for.
Excellent. And we see the teams running onto the park. North Sydney Bears in the traditional red, white and black. And then we have the Valley Industries Taree side. So Taree Touch being proudly supported with Valley Industries. Number 8 is Rita. Number 17 is Jasmine. Number 6 is Brady. Number 5 is Mitch. Number 29 is Jack. And number 2 is Kaya. And you can see what this means to clubs and players. We've even got the Parramatta men's side who decided to stick around and tunnel the teams onto the field. So plenty of heart and plenty of good stuff happening throughout the world of touch football. Look at them. The teams are pumped. I think they're lining up for the national anthem. I'm not sure if we have that lined up. But
no, they're excited. They're getting some photos done. It's a little bit emotional just seeing the whole club out there watching. We've got lots of teams who are here this weekend, and they've all stayed around after the hard day to watch our all abilities have a good run out there. So, it actually makes me a bit emotional.
No, it's definitely something that clubs should be really proud of. And if you are interested in all abilities, you can head to touchfootball.com.au/all abilities and look at the programs that are available. And it all has to start small and build out. And that's what Norse have done over the years, haven't they?
Yeah, definitely. We started before COVID and we had maybe 2 or 3 come down. Then over COVID, we went and had some Zooms. We played some games together. Once COVID... once we could have people back together playing again, our numbers just grew and grew and grew. So, it's just really exciting. We talk to a lot of schools around the area, a lot of day programs, and they say, these people would be interested, and they pop on down. It's just really lovely.
So if this is the first time you've ever seen an All Abilities match, the way it works is you have certified and non-certified athletes. So your certified athletes are classified by being supported by the NDIS. And your non-certified athletes are almost like if you were looking at physical disability rugby league or the like, they would be athletes who would be considered able-bodied or athletes who aren't supported by the NDIS. So generally those players are on-field coaches who help steer them around the field. And that's the goal, to really get them involved, get them playing and enjoying it and having a bit of structure. Especially if it's their first match and they might be a little bit nervous, like you've said.
Exactly. Yeah, so we've just been at training, practicing, making it back to the 7. And when you get touch rolling the ball, everyone gets super excited and they just run for the hills, really. And also when they score a try, to place it down on the ground. So you might see a few throws, but that's a try anyway. They got down to the end.
Yeah, exactly right. I've even seen it a few times in matches where they might run the length of the field and, a little bit of a knock on at the end and the refs still award it. So you always have the right people there playing. So the way this one is going to work is there's 2 10-minute halves and we're going to be running the same way, I believe. So we'll see how we go. But we can see the Taree side ready to go in the pink. And then we've got the North Sydney Bears in the, like I was saying earlier, the traditional red, white and black of the North Sydney Bears. And that North Sydney Bears strip has actually got a Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander design on it. Do you know anything about that design, Emma?
Yeah, so that was done by one of our local artists, and she also designs boots, I think. So we're looking into that, but I absolutely love it. I think it just looks so fantastic. And we've got some new shorts as well that some of the athletes are wearing. And it just looks so nice together. Alrighty.
So once again, if you've just tuned in, you're being joined by Emma from North Sydney Bears, and we've got the All Abilities exhibition game just about to kick off. So Taree in the pink and North Sydney in the North Sydney shirts in the red, white and black. So let's see how we go. And it's being supported by one of the North Sydney referees as well. So how good. Siren goes in the background. And this number 6, straight through the middle. Brady off the tap, puts it down, scores the try. And referee will point to the spot, and North Sydney will come back and hit straight back. He's pretty quick.
He is. He was doing some few warm-up runs on the field earlier. When we were practicing our warm-up, we were passing the ball around a bit, and he said, I just need to stretch my legs, and off he went.
No, I've seen him play for the Northern Eagles representative side, so he's probably one of the faster and one of the more vocal players on their side. And North Sydney have the opportunity to hit back. And remembering it is their first match, so let's see what they can do. So 36 with the ball. That's Georgia all the way down the wing. Touch has been made, and I dare say she was touched first.
Oh, definitely.
So Georgia will bring it back, and we will see what they're able to do as they play the ball back and we'll pick it up, and we'll see what they can come up with through number 5, Toby. So Toby with the ball. Now, I think you mentioned Toby might have had a slight hand injury.
He did. He was surfing and he fell off his surfboard. So he plays lots of different sports as well. So that was yesterday. And he's still come up with his brother. He was just too excited to not play. So there he is. And obviously he's running really well with that hand. This is Charlie. He's one of our really friendly younger athletes.
Oh, he's turned it over. I think they'll give that one back to him. He's too friendly.
That's right.
Turned it straight over. All right. So you can see there you've got some players on there just helping them get around. Georgia with the ball, almost through. And I dare say that winger might have just been onside, so we'll come back and play it there. All right, Georgia plays that ball back, and that ball will be passed out. And I think the sun just got in his eyes there. You could see that hand going up, but we'll see. Touch is made. So we've got number 8 and Ted passing it down. He's got that hand strapped. And I really hope that referee points to the spot.
There she is.
She has the arm out. And that is a try. So try scored by Toby with the heavily strapped hand. We won't say it's too injured. He's looking pretty happy there.
He's looking pretty good. I think his family's watching from home, so they should be pretty excited.
All right, so let's see if they... I'm glad that Brady's not tapping off again because he'll probably just run rings around everyone. He's quite quick. So
look at his long legs.
Yeah,
he's taller than everyone else.
He's got the speedy yellow boots on. So let's see what Taree can come up with. Score is 1-1 as Taree with the ball. Norse getting back on side. Referees working quite hard with them. Touch made there. Number 8, Ted. So Ted working his way back on. Ball passed out. Played back. So number 5 passes it out to the wing. And back into number 2. Number 2 running fast, hard, straight through the middle. And has scored the try. So Kaya has scored the try. Excellent try. High fives all round. And Norths will look to hit straight back as they sub a couple of players on. And we'll see what they can come up with. So, Emma, what moves have this team been practicing, the North Sydney team?
Well, we've been practicing our wrapping. We've done a lot of that. And we've also been practicing running around cones, so we're getting more agile and using our foot speed. We've got a few speedy ones in here. We're also practicing sharing the ball around.
Yes, one of the most important ones.
Yeah, that's right. People are just so excited to score a try, they totally forget about passing. This is Katie. She played in the Sydney Scorpions team at Coffs Harbour, and she also played with Georgia in that team. So they did really well, and they were just super excited to be up there with all the teams.
Here's Toby. Got the ball tucked under the wing. You can see him running. He's pretty pumped. There's no way Brady's letting him get through, though. I think he'll have a few scores to settle, making sure no one scores on him. So number 2 now. This is Charlie. So Charlie with the ball. See if he dishes it over and turns it back. No, he's been touched. Plays it. So excellent work. Picked up at dummy half. Now number 8, Ted with the ball. No sun in his eyes this time. Tucks it under the wing. Plays it down. Passed it off. So Georgia now with the ball in 2 hands. Running down. No touch made. She's going. Slams the ball down. Referee looks around. And I think the touch was made. So they've called the touch. Georgia very pumped up. Slammed the ball down like she was winning the grand final. But she'll play the ball there. And they've still got a couple of extra touches up their sleeve. So let's see what they can do. Passed it off. Little pop pass. He is playing one-handed. Pop pass out to the wing. And I think he's put that ball down. Referees look around, point to the spot, and that is a try to Toby.
The thing I love about the All Abilities match is that both teams really get around each other for whoever scores. There's no hard feelings ever. If anyone gets injured, they're the first people to help them up. So it's just really great. And you could see then the other team, Taree, were cheering for Toby. So it's just really heartwarming. I love it.
Alrighty. So Taree tapping off. We've got 2 tries all. 4 minutes to go in this first half. And the sun is setting. You can see a few hands up, covering the eyes as the sun sets here in beautiful Port Macquarie. And Brady, he's away. He's all the way through. Number 22, Keaton Del Santo, beaten all ends up. I'm sure he'll be disappointed with that. But Brady in to score in the corner. Shouts to the crowd. He's happy about that one.
Going for the high fives off the field too.
And you can see Taree touch President Graham Goodwin giving him a high five there. Coming off out of the grandstand, Graham Goodwin's been really supportive of the program at Taree with Valley Industries coming in and partnering with them at Taree. So excellent work by Taree Touch to get their program up and running. And Let's see if Norths can hit back. As it's run up, touch is made. So, touch made by Brady. He's playing in terrific spirits. He's got a clean set of heels, and let's see what the Norths can do. That ball was flat at worst, I think. And that ball's gone back, so let's play on. Another flat ball straight through. So Georgia takes it in two hands. Touch is made. So Georgia will come back and play the ball. You can tell she's definitely wanting a meat pie there. Wanting a try, and we'll see what she can do. She'll play the ball. Taree getting all the way back on side. And passed out.
Oh, a lovely switch there by Katie and Toby.
So Toby tucks it under. He's eyeing off that try line. I think he's eyeing off the dead ball line a little bit too much, but that's all right. We're all here to learn how to play touch footy. As that ball's shuffled back, passed off to Georgia. Georgia throws a long ball out to the link, and that ball's gone to ground. So, I think we're still going. We're going to play on. If you say mousetrap, that's okay. 39 in the corner. That's Katie. Scores for North Sydney Bears, and we are tied up at 3 tries all. If we don't watch out, we could be heading for extra time. This is some excellent work. So, Emma, tell me a little bit about the program that you've been running at North Sydney. I know that a lot of the representative players have sort of gotten around the program. You've always got a really good contingent of rep crew down there. How does that work?
Yeah, that's right. So we've got training on a Monday afternoons at 5:15. We come down, we do a little warm-up. We've got heaps of our reps girls who come down, reps boys and girls. Can't forget them. A lot of the juniors as well. So we've got lovely juniors like Meg. Oh, we've got a run.
As Taree go down the wing. Number 8, he's got a clean set of heels on him as well. That is number 8. That is Ritter. He scores in the corner. And I dare say Taree are treating this like this is an exhibition. This is not an exhibition game. They're treating this like this is the grand final. He's got the specs on. He's ready to play, and they go through. So continue on that program, Emma. So you've got the rep teams down there. They're helping out Monday nights.
Yep, juniors, seniors, everyone comes down. They absolutely love it. It's the favourite part of the week. We bring whatever helps. So we've got lots of stickers for lots of rewards. We do a few things. We have lots of drink breaks, and then we always play a game at the end and obviously take a photo. And we can never miss that photo because that's what everyone looks forward to.
That's what they're there for.
Yeah, we've got a few coaches. We've got Meg Abdo, Ruby Rath and Katie Whitewick. They were the coaches for the Sydney Scorpions Tier 2 team. Katie's here today. She's on the field. Our other two, they're busy finishing school. So it's actually really, really amazing that such young athletes are helping out.
Oh, slams the ball down. And Toby, I believe, has scored and puts North Sydney back in the lead. So excellent work by Norths and Toby. And we have only a few seconds until the halftime break. I hope the Norths and Taree contingent have cut a few oranges for them. They've been working hard. And that is halftime. So teams will change ends. They might have a minute or two's break, and then we'll get through it. What's been the highlight, Em, so far, the first half?
Oh, gosh, I think that first tap-off by Brady just run straight through the middle of that touch. That was great. That looked so amazing. Toby's also playing with the suspected broken hand, so that's even cooler. So,
Em, we've just had David Stone jump back into the commentary box. David, you were down talking to the New South Wales Deaf side after their match up against Parramatta. How did that go?
Yeah, I went down and had a chat with Matt, who I've been in communication with for a couple of years now, and the excitement on the boys' faces at the end and the enjoyment that they've had at this tournament to be included, they were really high praised, and they wanted a photo down there and tried to give a couple of tips to the guys on things that they can work on as well, which hopefully will help them in their series in the future. But I also wanted to get the feel of the tunnel that the All Abilities program had just then. I think it'll be probably the biggest tunnel of the weekend that we'll see. It's great to see all the Norths club here sticking around and really supporting their All Abilities program. And I was just sitting down there watching before. I think Geordie Parsonage, she's got a bit of an investment in this program, and a little bit of passion and a couple of tears, I think, were down on the sideline, which is really good to see that people are so passionate in helping the All Abilities programs. And it's really good to see what North's Touch are doing.
Yeah, we had I think a few tears up here with Em in the commentary box as well. It's been a long road, and it's been one which we've been able to see take place here in Port Macquarie. Those tunnels, when they've taken place at the Nationals, we've actually had the tunnel snake 2 or 3 times around the field. And it got to the point where we said, no, we can't have anyone else join the tunnel because these guys are going to run further in the tunnel than they're going to actually run in the entire game. So there's plenty of support for these programs, for these matches. You can see over the other side at the moment, you've got the Taree side, and a few of them are laying down the law. I think Brady's saying, no, this isn't a match that we're here just to show up and have a run. This is a match that we're here to win. So it's one which will only grow from here. And there's plenty of enjoyment in the match. But David, you being a local boy, you're from up the north coast. You're from Port Macquarie, not too far from Taree. What have you seen so far, and what involvement have you had with Taree around their program?
Yeah, so I was down Taree a couple of weeks ago on my affiliate visit, and young Mitch over there with the orange, he's doing a few stretches. Young Mitch over there in the orange hat, he's at Taree Touch every local comp night. You see him walking around, and he gets a lot of enjoyment just being there and supporting touch football. And it's really good to see that with Valley Industries in Taree helping with Taree Touch, starting this program. It's really good to see that they're a company that employs all abilities to work for them. And it's really good to see that both Taree Touch and them have combined to create this program. And I'm really enjoying the North support down here. They're just sitting down on the sideline in a circle and just having a good chat, but the excitement and the smiles on everyone's faces, it really puts in perspective how much touch is a sport, that the enjoyment that people get, and this is what people really need to embrace, I believe. Touch is, it's a game and it's competitive, but it's just about being on the field and participating, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely. And I know I was talking to Graham Goodwin and a couple of the Wingham referees in the referee tent, and this team actually plays in the Wingham Touch competition on Friday nights. So they're actually a regular team in the regular competition playing games against opposition who just play on Friday nights. And what I've heard is they work together with Valley Industries. Yep. And they go to training at Taree on Tuesdays. Then Friday nights, they go and play touch football. And all you hear about all Monday is how they played on Friday as we tap off.
Yeah, I think Brody might be a bit of a crowd favourite here on the wing. He's getting the crowd into it. He's talking to them even before the tap-off happens. And every try he's scored, he's getting the crowd involved. And it's really good to see the crowd that's cheering him along. Yeah,
he's pretty pumped up. I know he's definitely a character, that's for sure. And as North Sydney have got the ball, and I think the number 2, that's Charlie. I don't think he wanted to give it up. I think he was like, no, this is mine. And no one else is getting it. So we'll see what Norse can come up with as they pass the ball out the back to number 8 in Ted. So Ted tucks it under the wing. Little shuffle. Passes it off to number 39 in Katie. So Katie will play it. Picked up. And let's see what we can come up with through Ted in number 8. Passes it back. Working through. Back to Ted. So he keeps getting it and keeps trying to shovel it off and not wanting it. So let's see what they can come up with. Picked up by Katie. Dummy half. I dare say the referees might overlook that ruling there, and they'll play on. So let's see what they can do. Passing that ball around, something that, Emma, you've been saying. Sharing that ball around, it's quite important, isn't it?
That's right. Lots of sharing, especially with our athletes like Ted. When he first came, he was a little bit shy, didn't really know. And there we go. We've got Charlie with the try. That's so exciting. He's a little bit nervous to come on today, so the crowd is loving it.
Yeah, that's a try. I think he's controlled that from waist height, wouldn't you say, Dave?
Yeah, play on, all clear, try time.
Yeah. So Ted, when he first came, he was a little bit shy, but if you can see him dancing around now, he's absolutely loving it. Really found a little friend. He's got friends there. Loves cuddling up to Keaton, his big role model. They were stretching together before, putting their legs up on the fence. So it's really nice to see them come out of their shell and really be the big personalities that we love.
Yeah, no, it's really good. And like the support that you can see. Keaton Del Santo was on there before, and some of his defence has been absolutely woeful. So, Keaton, if you get back on the field, let's actually have a go. As they run through the middle of the park, number 17 in Jasmine runs to the line, and she's put that down. I think that's well controlled as well, so we'll overlook that. Try down there for Jasmine, number 17, and Taree hitting straight back.
Jasmine let me know before that her mum is watching at home, so a big shout out to Jasmine's mum.
Excellent work. So Taree making sure that it's a game which is end-to-end. It's almost like we're watching a Hornsby special where they'll just let one in and score one, let one in, score one. Hornsby just down the road from North Sydney. So let's see what North can come up with from this tap. And Taree will be looking to hold them out to make sure they don't go behind. So Ted with the ball. Dumped. Thrown back, and we'll see what North Sydney can come up with the ball. So Katie, 2 hands with the ball. Dangerous as always. We'll play the ball back. And let's see what Georgia can come up with now. Georgia's got the ball in 2 hands. Quick touch. And looks to the crowd and says, look at that. Look what I've done. And that one there, that one's play on. That one's definitely a knockback. As we keep going down the line, and we can see we've got number 5 in. Toby still going all the way to the line. I don't think there was a touch called. Let's see what the referees say. I think the Taree player saying, no, mate, I've got you.
Yep,
Head back there and play the ball. It's not that easy. Parsonage into half. Looking around. Flicked up. Runs through the middle. Puts the ball down. And that is TRY try. North Sydney hitting back. This is end-to-end, so we'll see them come back with Taree having a go to see if they can level the scores. And I don't know what's in the conditions of entry, but we might even see them play a little bit of extra time. What do you reckon, David?
Yeah, it's good to watch. I mean, I'm really enjoying the game, the excitement that everyone's got. And I just wanted to touch on, Luke, and you probably already touched on this in the first half when I was downstairs, but let's say another affiliate wanted to get involved in an All Abilities program. What's the best way to contact either yourselves? Is it yourselves or the state body? And then we reach out to each other and communicate on a program. Is that the best way for affiliates to go about it?
Oh, we'll touch on that in a moment as they go down the wing. Taree in the corner. This is end-to-end. Excellent try. As Taree high fives all around, and that's a try. Taree levelling up at 6 tries apiece. So if you are an affiliate listening or you're just looking at it and thinking, how can we get involved? Get in contact with your state body, and they can get in contact with myself and the Touch Football Australia team, and we can work together to get a program at your affiliate. We've got a coaching course which is run online through the Nest, which will help you with coaching athletes with a disability. And we're all about getting people involved in the club, training you up and working through it. Our packs that we have for affiliates and clubs are available to purchase as well. So we've got packs with sensory and different modifications to make sure that it's accessible. Beach balls, scarf balls, working through it. We've also got a full 6-week program that you can take to your affiliate and work through. So get in contact either with your state body or us. As North Sydney straight down the middle with Georgia, but no. Brady spoiled the party. I think he's made the touch. Georgia, straight down the middle. She's got her hands up, but I think Brady's saying, no, I've got you.
She's even trying to con the referee there. I like that.
And
she's trying to con the referee into it.
The crowd's yelling out at Brady, and he's looking up at the crowd saying, no, it's not that easy. There's Georgia. Straight down. That's a try. With the dive to share. And she scored.
So that's the same process if there's an All Abilities care or an All Abilities participant out there listening to this. Same process, get involved with your state body, like contact your state body and go through the process, and we can assist finding a All Abilities program for them to join as well.
Yeah, particularly. And if you are in a region where you've got a Touch Football Association, have a chat to the association, have a chat to the committee or the contact, and see if that association is interested in delivering a program, because it's one which there'd be touch associations out there who just don't know if there's a need or a want to actually run that program. So I'm sure North's back right before COVID, Emma, before the program was run, you probably didn't realise there was all these athletes out there.
No, that's right. And Geordie, she's set everything up. She's absolutely amazing. She organises this. But, yeah, I don't think she really knew there was so many people who would love to get involved. Personally, I've got an older brother with a disability, so I've been involved in it my whole life. But I'm sure lots of people just wouldn't even think about it.
Oh, that ball down first, or was it referees pointing to the spot? I think that is number 11, Caitlin Keefe, who just didn't get quite across to make that touch. So that is a try to Taree. And we're at 7 tries all with about 2.5 minutes to go. So, yeah, if you are interested in delivering a program as an affiliate, get in touch with New South Wales Touch, and they can get in touch with Touch Football Australia, and we can organise the program, e-learning, coaching courses. We can try and get out to visit to give you a hand as well. And if you are just a participant or a carer who's interested, you can actually make contact with your local touch footy club. They might be able to run a program as well. So it's all about just getting involved, working through it, and it's a space which both Touch Football Australia, New South Wales Touch, the NRL, we're all working towards making and giving opportunities to people who wouldn't normally get one. So it's one which we're really passionate about, and you can see the passion on the faces of these guys as they run through. He's going, but the touch was just made. He looked like he was about to score. So we'll see what he can come up with.
Toby's got his new haircut ready for today, super speedy haircut, and everyone's got their super speedy shoes on today, so we were all ready to come.
The good thing he's up with all the touch. We see all the touchy boys and all that. They go and get a fresh haircut to come away for a weekend. So he's already up with the vibe that all the touchies get a fresh haircut when they come along.
He's probably thinking the long hairs slow him down.
Yeah, could he doesn't have the traditional mullet at the moment that's really popular between all the young boys, but
he's got a little slight one going there. From up here, it looks pretty pretty slight, but he's got a little one down there. He likes to copy a few of the boys that come down.
So Georgia now looking to sneak the win with one more try. We're at 7 tries apiece. We're into the last minute of the game, and we'll see what she can come up with. So she steps over it, rolls the ball. Ball passed back from dummy half. Georgia looking for a play. Looking to see what she can do. Bit of a static play. And Brady says, no, not today.
He's not having a bar of that short side, is he?
No. And Georgia, little rollover. So 30 seconds on the clock. And Brady's not having a bar of it. He's saying, no, sorry. And Taree with the ball now. So we'll see what they will do. Or did they award it?
I think they must have.
I think the referees
I don't know what's going on here. I think,
Taree.
The Mitch is away.
Taree down the wing.
Oh,
Brady covers through. No one there. Picks it up. And they'll have to bring that one back. So it looks like we might be headed into extra time, unless the referees look to award this one.
They're going. He's calling for the bunker. Mitch has called for the bunker.
Yeah, he told me before. He said, I'll look up to you, Emma.
And
in the bunker, on the siren too.
Taree taking the win, 8 tries to 7. And you can see the passion, handshakes out on the field.
High fives all around. The crowd's up cheering.
Standing ovation from the crowd. 3 cheers from the crowd as well. So pretty passionate and great to see. Plenty of smiles and plenty of great work from both North Sydney and Taree. As the announcements go out. Emma, how was that to watch?
A little bit emotional, actually. Everyone just looks so happy out there. And yeah, I just want to say a big thank you to Geordie. She puts in so much effort for our club and really moving us along as a club, getting bigger and getting stronger. She puts every minute of every day into our All Abilities program, and we were so upset when we didn't think we'd be able to showcase all the talent we've been training for so many years. So yeah, we're just really, really grateful to Geordie and everything she does, and big thanks to all the athletes out there today who've made the trek up with their families. I'm sure they're all watching at home, so thank you to everyone for bringing them along. We absolutely have a ball, and it's the best part of our week.
Also, don't sell yourself short there, Emma. I know you do a bit of work, you and the other girls, volunteering your time and helping this All Abilities program. So I know we did have Geordie at our state conference this year speaking about the program, and you young girls, you do a really good job there at North Sydney. So well done to the whole lot of yous.
Thank you.
And yeah, hopefully we do see us at Nationals coming up, probably supporting the Sydney Scorpions, and I believe there'll probably be a couple of Eagles teams with also Maxville hosting an All Abilities program as well, and a lot of their players do participate at the national level. So well done to all involved, and it was really good to watch and experience.
Great to watch. So David, next year's State Cup, we've got 2 teams here.
Yep.
All right, we've been talking with Wollongong.
Yep.
We've been talking with Maxville. We've been talking with Newcastle.
Yep.
Talking with Penrith.
And there's probably Ballina. You could probably throw Ballina in there. I know a few of the Gold Coast All Abilities program, they came down to Ballina and ran a program down there as well. So I think there's something that we can work on there, and it's really something that the state body will look at. Just to experience this and see the support that this program has, I think it's something that we can really look at as a state body and hold at State Cup every year.
Yeah, definitely. So, looks like the teams might be going out for one final play. They're throwing it around. I'm not sure what they're looking for at the moment, but they might be just looking to, have a bit, roll the legs over, run it out. They've made the trip up the M1.
Yeah, they're enjoying their time. Oh, look, they got the crowd going. They're waving at the TV camera.
They know they're on TV.
I reckon Brady straight through here. That's my call. Off the tap off.
So they're going to come back. Looks like we might be having another 10 or so, but we'll just see what happens as Brady taps the ball. He's going all the way down the wing.
Oh, huge chase by Katie. Look at those legs.
And Brady in to score. Excellent try.
He hasn't got the crowd going this time, though. He's just played that one down a little bit.
I think he's quite happy to let that one go in and score that try. So Norse will look for a hit back. You can see number 5, Toby's got the ball, and he'll be tapping off in the middle. He's got that heavily strapped hand from the surfing incident. I'm sure he's probably getting around saying it was a shark bite, maybe.
I'm sure he would.
He might have got bit by one of the local Makos.
Yes, the Mako Sharks, Port touch, that's for sure. As we see North Sydney with the ball, working hard.
And here we see a local, well, not a local, but a New South Wales staff member and our level 6 referee, Deacon Cameron. He's got the whistle in his hand. He's on the field. He wants to participate in this. So it's good from the New South Wales staff getting involved.
Georgia will play the ball back. And we play it through. Let's see what can happen. Ball in 2 hands. A little bit of sun about in the eyes. And Brady coming in with a great touch. Taking it nice and easy. The ball tucked under the wing of the number 8 in Ted. And he's put it down, but I dare say the touch may have been just before. So we'll come back and play the ball. Ball passed out. Del Santo passes it out to Toby. Toby tucks it under the wing. That's a flat pass out to Parsonage. Toby looking for the wing. Looking to go all the way. Plants that ball down. And that is a try. Referee points to the spot. And we'll come back to see what Taree can do on the way back.
Let's see the form of here, Deacon. Out there, one of the New South Wales staff referees. See if he's got good whistle tone. I reckon he's got the best whistle tone in the office. Not as good as yours, Hoff.
No, there's always a little bit of comparison and a little bit of chat between whistle tones and making sure you've got the right shrill, I guess you say. Deacon's got a pretty good one. The best one I've heard this weekend is actually Matt Cooper from around the Central Coast Newcastle region. He's got a very loud whistle as Brady. No, they're not letting him past.
They've learnt.
But Deacon Cameron, good local or good referee from around the Central Coast region as well. So he'll continue on. Ball passed out. Still going. The number 2 in Kaya planting the ball down on the 5. But I dare say she would have made it all the way anyway as she picks it up. And that is a try. Referee points to the spot.
We've also got Ryan Oliver there in the Norths polo. He's one of the Norths family. Got Daniel Oliver as his older brother, level 5 referee. So I think Ryan's trying to chase him up. I went downstairs and I was looking for some referees who'd be willing, and he was very excited to hop on a stadium game. So shout out to his family. He's probably going to have to watch this at home.
Yeah, definitely. I know the call went out. Who wants to ref this game? And a few people were pointing at me, and I said, mate, I've got the sandals on already. I've clocked off, and we've managed to pull a few referees out. So Georgia now picking the ball up, tapping off. She'll play it, and she's definitely going to be one to watch for the Sydney Scorpions as the ball's tucked under the wing of the number 8, Ted. Del Santo into dummy half. Picked up, passed off. See if he can hold this ball, Charlie. Goes for a run. He'll probably look to pass it off. No, he's been touched, so he'll put that ball down, step over it. And we'll see what can happen now. So the number 8 off to Del Santo. And Del Santo looks to be trying to get a little bit more involved. as he
He
picks
looks
the
a little
ball
bit
up.
slow with those legs at the moment.
Yeah,
Maybe he's got his runners on instead of his
Yeah,
boots.
he's done a few Ks, I think, with the North's men's open side. They've definitely had one of the bigger cheer contingents. I think they've had pretty much the whole club at every game, just like this all-ability side. As Georgia runs through, and I think the touch was made. Brady saying, "Nah, mate, back you go. Back you go. Touch is made."
He's a competitive boy, old Brady.
Yeah, we've got a really good contingency down here. Everyone's ready. We're having a pizza party afterwards with all the athletes. And yeah, my voice is a little bit sore from yelling at those boys all day, but they just look so good when they're playing. And they've been training super hard after Warden and a lot of new athletes coming through. So yeah, they're super excited to be here for the weekend.
So Katie looking for an opening. Can't quite find it. Picked up by Del Santo. Back to Katie. She's looking around, looking to create something, looking for a move. And we can see number 2, Charlie, with the ball. And he'll play the ball there.
So, Emma, you're speaking about a pizza party.
Yeah, pizza party. I think there's a lot of pizzas being ordered, so you're welcome to come.
Well, any pizza joint out there looking for a bit of a plug? I know New South Wales Touch is looking for a major sponsor, so any pizza place out there, possibly a couple of them may want to jump on board eventually with New South Wales Touch.
It would be very exciting.
Yeah, it'd be one which I'm sure Nathan Loveday would be really enjoyable, and he'd love to put the stakes away and bring in the pizzas.
He would be all over it, Nathan. He's done a good job with this weekend. It's his first real major big state cup event that he's run, and he's doing a good job. Him and the rest of the staff organising the state cup, and also including this all abilities feature for match of the round in prime time.
And the try's been scored in the corner, so we're going to be coming back to halfway. These pictures coming to you live from Port Macquarie. If you are still watching, we've just jumped on. We've got an all-abilities exhibition game taking place on the stadium, and we're into the third, I guess we'd say. Not the third half, the third.
Well, I believe it or not, the clock hasn't even started, so this could go for as long as it wants.
I might get to the point where we have to turn the lights on and we say, next try
he's away again.
Brady comes through, but I dare say Toby made the touch. It's an excellent touch.
Look at the cheer.
He's loving the crowd there, looking back up to them.
There it is. Arm to the crowd. He's pumped as number 5 from Valley. Sorry, not Valley Industry. The Valley Industry supported team from Taree. Mitch with the ball. And I know that when I went to visit Taree, we had Mitch and Brady, and I was stirring them up a little bit about their rugby league teams. And all they kept saying to me was, "Don't you start, mate. Don't you start." And
is Mitch is he a Tigers supporter? Is that a Tigers hat he's got on?
I dare say he probably is, but I don't want to make a call because I know that if I make the wrong call, he'll be on to me.
He'll be up the stairs straight in the commentary box onto you.
I might have to lock the door. So North Sydney with the ball. Georgia plays it back, and we'll see what they can come up with Ted holding the ball, flicking it around. He might be just starting to run out of legs a little bit. It's Del Santo into half.
Ted's had a good recovery today. He was starting off the pool and he had a little sleep and a good feed for lunch. So
It was Georgia. Not sure if the touch is made, but she's streaking away. That's the 10-metre line. But I think the touch was made first.
The good thing about Georgia, she plays to the referee. Until they call her back, she just keeps going. So it's really good to watch.
Yeah, she's looking really good. When we first started, we had a few drop kicks and a few throwing the ball around. But she's really come along, and it's just, I just love it. It does make me emotional how far they've come. And, they just look so good after all our Monday trainings.
So North Sydney with the ball. Passing it back. So Ted... looking a little bit gassed out at the moment, but we'll see how he goes. Great play the ball back to Del Santo. Toby flicks it off. I got to say that was a pretty poor pass from Caitlin Keefe there. So Toby, don't feel too disheartened.
Toby's not happy either. He's shaking his head there. He's going, that was a bad pass.
Lousy service. And he's thought, I'll just take the penalty and we'll have a tap and we'll continue on.
Does Brady go for the ankle tap?
I think Brady's saying, back you come. As the arms go up, and Brady says, no, back you come. Back you come. Got to earn your stripes, son. Ball's played back. We've got Ted in at dummy half, off to Del Santo. And the number 2 in Charlie with the ball. And they'll look for a pass out to Katie. Ball's gone backwards, so it might have been touched first. I think they're saying it was touched in flight. So referee, 6 to go. But Norse are being honest and passing it over. So see what Taree can come up with. As Brady out of dummy half. Ball in one hand, streaking down the wing.
Oh, Caitlin with the chase.
Look at the chase. Oh,
It's one of the faster chases I've seen Caitlin Keefe make on the touch field. I don't think I've seen her stretch out too often in the tournament so far.
No, she often gets a little bit competitive with that all ability, so we see it sometimes on a Monday night, but we also had Katie and Toby chasing as well, so they looked really good. They must be getting tired. It looks a bit sunny out there.
So North Sydney will come back for the tap off.
just looking down on the sideline. Looks like our paparazzi's ready to get some happy snaps. They're all starting to congregate down on the sideline, and I can see some staff that have been wandering down there watching the game as well. So good support by all here.
Keefe passes it off. And
He's away.
Over. Oh, look at the speed on him. He's all the way down the wing. He's got the speedy specs on. That's number 8. Ritter plants the ball down with one hand. Referee Deacon Cameron points to the spot. And that is full time.
Rito, he would have to be the coolest man in touch, wouldn't he?
Oh, he's definitely the coolest man who's
Them
played on the
shades.
stadium.
Them shades, they're outstanding.
He's got the shades, he's got the beard. And I dare say that might have been a case of next try wins. And Taree in to score. See the North Sydney team cheering to their faithful crowd. They're pumped up. Brady's coming over to the crowd to pump them up as well.
Mitch has raised his hat. He's got his ton. He's raised his hat. He's cheering.
And they're pumped. Excellent work. So these pictures, the All Abilities exhibition match, and you can see them absolutely pumped, playing on the stadium. And yeah, hopefully we'll see this as a mainstay in the 2023 State Cup.
Kisses to the crowd and everything.
Emma, final words before we close off for this evening.
Oh, just a big thank you to New South Wales Touch for making this happen. They had a blast. I'm sure you can see on the pictures there. They just look great, and just thank you for getting around the Norths family.
Well done. And just before we finish up, big day tomorrow with Budgie Smugglers finals day, Luke, and I'm sure you'll be out there. He's got the budgies on. He's just had a little flash with the budgies on. So a big day tomorrow, Budgie Smugglers finals day, and I'm sure everybody will be back, and you'll be on the paddock refereeing, Luke. So I'll leave it to you to close the day out.
Yeah, we'll see how the Budgie Smugglers finals day goes. We'll see plenty of action. So if you are tuning in tomorrow, make sure if you're at home, you get yourself comfortable, get yourself sorted out with your TV. Plenty of different screens happening because there's going to be plenty of action coming in tomorrow. You can see the teams here having their final huddle, but Budgie Smugglers finals day, can't wait. I'll be out there on the paddock. Thanks very much, David, Emma, and we'll be seeing you very shortly tomorrow morning at around 8 a.m.